Yeah.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Tony Francis.
And this is another edition of Welcome to My Hood Film. Oni, what's cracking, brother?
I'm all right, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are doing it big today. We got a theme for today based on the movie we saw, and that's we're gonna be keeping it real. We're gonna be keeping it real today. It's a keeping it real episode of Welcome to My Hood Films. Again, if you're new to this, welcome. If you've been here, you already know the vibes. Long story short, take somebody who either hasn't seen a lot of hood films in their life or ain't from the hood, and we show them hood films. One or the other, we show them hood films. Get them to fall in love with the genre we grew up with, which is called hood films. You know, our own blaxploitation films that are just about the hood, basically. But yeah, so basically, I decided that we should do something for the graduation season. It's a movie about graduating from school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because graduation season is right around the corner. It's usually May, June, depending on what city you live in, what country you're in, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So just felt like getting us a movie, man, and we are going to talk about that movie in just a moment. But first, as always, we always got to introduce our guests because we ain't just doing this for our health. We're doing this to put the world onto the hood, one film at a time. So go ahead and state your name, gangster.
I'm Alex Shklar.
Alex Shklar. Oh,
Yeah.
About to spill the whole beer. No, I was about to spill the whole beer. Anyway, Alex, man, what's going on, brother?
It's all good. I enjoyed the film. Thank you guys for having me here. It's the third time in my life I've been to the Bronx. I lived in New York my whole life.
That's crazy. That's how you know BX is real. It's like, you only come here for a purpose.
I was the only white guy on the drive.
Come here to see the Yankees, to see the zoo, or you live here. That's the only three reasons. And maybe drugs.
Or he's passing through.
Yeah. That doesn't count. Passing through to go where? The Yonkers? Fuck yourself.
Anyway, so
I love Yonkers.
we talked. We talked.
Had a good Funko Land.
They did. We talked earlier, and you got me there.
You old.
We talked earlier before we started recording, and you said you have seen a hood film before.
Mm-hmm.
So which hood film was that?
Sunset Park.
Sunset Park. That's a movie we haven't done yet. We will do some.
Yeah,
but
it never ends, people. I thought we would have been done 2 years ago. I'll be honest with you, but it's like, God damn it!
Yeah. Not even COVID could slow down these hood films.
No, we are a persevering people.
There we go. So you saw Sunset Park. Anything else or just Sunset Park?
I think I saw things like Belly, Boys in the Hood, but I just can't remember it because I watch a lot of movies high, and that stuff just goes over my head because it's almost a different language.
Yeah.
And English is a second language for me already, and they're just all this lingo, all this jargon, and I'm like, all right, they're gonna shoot somebody now?
Wow. So you already came in with some expectations, but you were like, sometimes we have plots, sir. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
It's not just about murdering people all the time.
I think it's sad because in this movie, even though it was a dream sequence, somebody did get shot.
Of course.
So he kind of has a small point.
Yeah, sure. But listen, it can't be an hour, 30 minutes of murder. That's expensive.
There's that too.
Someone got a rib bone through their forehead.
Yeah, that was just one scene, though.
That was just one scene, and it was a dream sequence.
It was a dream sequence.
So let's get right into that. So the movie we showed you was called. Do you know the title?
The movie was called Trippin.
There you go. Trippin with
no
like
G.
You said. There you go. No G.
And I definitely felt like I was tripping when I watched this insanity.
Two N's at the end. Oh no, one N. Excuse me, and an apostrophe.
Yeah.
This movie came out in 1999, and
Good year.
It fell right under the hood film standard of running time of 1 hour and 34 minutes. Actually, it came out May 12, 1999. So that is
for my birthday, and I completely missed it. Oh, shucks.
We now have that. So that's 25 years.
Yeah.
25 years of Trippin.
Yep.
Shout out to the director, David Rayner. Wonderful cast. The interesting thing about this cast is that most of these people in the 90s were in a lot of our black sitcoms growing up.
Yeah.
So we had Donald Faison, who was in Clueless, and later was in Scrubs.
Yep.
We had Dion Richmond, who was in Sister Sister, and he was in the Cosby Show back in the day. Maya Campbell was in The House. Countess Vaughn, who was in Moesha and the Parkers. Anthony Anderson, who later got to be in Blackish. And so much more people.
Anthony Anderson.
Yeah.
In a Scorsese movie, freaking Departed.
And before that, he is.
He ascended.
I saw a lot of familiar faces.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Well, I only had like local channels, so UPN was one of them.
Okay.
All right. So he saw.
White man.
Yeah, I was gonna say he saw more than
most.
He saw more than most. He saw more than.
He's also a native New Yorker, so you watch UPN.
He wasn't just watching her films. He was watching her TV shows.
Everyone's watching.
There you go.
UPN
Okay.
in New York. Like,
all right.
Lisa.
The poor man's BET.
Yeah. That is true too.
He's not wrong, unfortunately.
I had a lot of other people in there too. Apparently, Claudia Jordan was in there. Maybe this was before she blew up. And trying to find out who the father was. The father was Harold Sylvester. That is a truly black name. Oh my lord. Harold Sylvester. He is. Was he in any? He was in a lot of stuff. Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff.
I definitely recognize his face. It's like you one of those guys. Like you just paid your mortgage on.
I remember he was in Inner Space. Yeah. And he was in a movie in 1978 called "A Hero Ain't Nothing But a Sandwich."
I'm sorry, that title is funny. I kind of want to see that. Is that a comedy?
Is it about a sandwich shop?
It says it's a drama. A ghetto youth's dislike for his foster father leads to his involvement with neighborhood junkies and drug dealers.
Man, that sounds like a
That was just a hood way of saying don't meet your heroes. Okay. I like that.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a candidate for this shit. What's the name of that?
A hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. So look out for that, folks. Looks like we got a future episode. Because we also see that it's on Peacock and Tubi, so that means we can watch it.
Oh yeah,
we can watch it. Oh yeah. Anyway, back to what we was talking about here.
Yeah.
Tripping. That's what we're focusing. We're tripping right now.
Yeah. Yup.
Yeah. You said.
Apropos.
All right. So while we was typing that in,
go.
you said you got. Because I got the box office, but did you say you also got
it up? I looked at the box office.
The budget.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you got that. You got that queued up.
$3 million was the budget.
Okay.
They made $9 million in the box office, so they made money. They made their money.
It's profitable.
Yes.
And made their money back, and then some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, could you tell us in your own words what you saw in this film, basically?
It's just a high school movie, but they just cast like an all black cast. It was like a high school movie for what I assume was black high school kids.
Yeah.
And like I also like the extras in the back. They had like a random like Asian girl in every shot.
Yeah.
There was like 3 different ones, but they were always in the back like smiling.
Yeah. They was happy to be there. Like we gonna be cool.
We're gonna be all right. We just here in the background. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be a doctor anyway, but
there was little things.
Cool
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, I said what I said.
He's like, I said what I said. Yeah, I'm good.
I got it out.
There was certain things we just still were trying to figure out altogether, basically, which was where, like, for example, where the hell were they?
Yeah.
We couldn't tell if it was Florida,
a lot of
California.
shots, a lot of weird shots.
It was tropical, but also a port city. There was a lot of ships.
It was weird.
Yeah.
I'm thinking either Baltimore or Boston, but I'm like,
no, they had pine trees. Not pine trees. They had
sometimes
the palms.
they had pine. Yeah, sometimes they had that.
Florida or California, maybe.
Maybe it's Florida.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We got it right now. Filming locations was RMS Queen Mary, which was it says you don't have the freaking address. 1126 Queens Highway, Long Beach, California. So basically, they was in Cali the whole time.
Okay.
And they were in Harbor City. Oh, there we go. Narbonne High School. So yeah, so it was in Cali. It was in Cali. It was in Long Beach. It was in Cali. But there was moments where it looked like it was in Florida.
But they had that lowrider, which is such a Cali thing.
It was the hydraulics was jumping, so that did help out. So yeah, this was basically what the movie was about. You're right. For me, it's a movie that still like rings true because I saw this when I was a lot younger, and it was just a movie like when you're a kid, you know, you have an active imagination, His was very more active, but that's what the movie wanted.
Way more active.
That's what the movie wanted. The movie wanted him to be like exaggerating all the time in his mind.
It had like a lot of Family Guy moments.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a lot of fadeaways, and he's just like imagining this whole thing.
I was thinking more. It was a live action Doug.
I never saw Doug.
Really?
No, that flew by me. What year is that?
Early 90s.
I was in Russia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
We had
You're
like
not getting Doug in Russia.
We had like this weird decade delay where everything had to get like dubbed. So like I watched 80s cartoons in the 90s.
Oh, so by the time.
So when we were watching Doug, you were watching like Transformers.
Yeah.
Transformers, Teenage
poor
Mutant Ninja
bastard.
Turtles,
Yeah.
A-Team,
Yeah.
Quantum Leap.
Damn.
Poor
Walker,
bastard.
Texas Ranger was huge.
So by the time Doug probably came through over there, he wasn't caring no more. He was like, I'm
It's almost like us with like anime. Well, not anymore because everything's so instant. But
we got
definitely we were getting shit like that's so fascinating. The geopolitical of the world, how he got fucked and we got fucked. It's just a big fuckery.
It is.
Interesting.
Imagine being in Russia and you're like, man, I just saw a show called Doug or whatever. And then like, you come to America, they're like, you saw what? Man, that shit on Disney, that shit trash. What the fuck? It was bad. I'm sorry. It was a Nickelodeon. Long story short, it was a Nickelodeon cartoon, and it was really, really good, and everybody loved it. And I don't know what happened, but I don't know. Maybe the money was calling them or something. Disney just gave them a offer that I guess they couldn't refuse. They went to Disney, and Disney just tore them apart.
Was it live action or cartoon?
No, it was a cartoon. Also, by the time they were doing that, I didn't care, honestly. I was already... No, I think I was in the Marines. I'm not thinking about
Disney gave them everything they wanted. They gave them a show. They gave them another season and a movie. And then it was like, y'all could go. But,
yeah. We also got to tell them the plot of the movie.
Yeah, so the whole point of Doug was similar to Trippin, where in the cartoon, he just went through everyday life as a young teen and then eventually a teenager, just navigating through life, like navigating through bullies, navigating through high school crushes, navigating through friendship.
Gregory Reed was the main character, and he was basically... He didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
So
he didn't know what he was doing.
The reason why I say it's similar is because in Doug, there was moments where he would like try to think about his dilemmas and then have this active imagination where he was like a superhero or a big time musician and all this other stuff.
Except this time, it was ruining this guy's life. Like he was doing it and like he would disassociate people. That's why the movie's called Trippin, because he would. First of all, the movie opens with him already tripping. So we don't even have any context. I'm thinking it's gonna be a movie about like a drug guy. First of all, he slept in his full clothes.
Yeah. In his glasses.
In his glasses. Two women materialize. Oh, this isn't gonna be the movie. I never saw the movie before in my life. So, this isn't gonna be the movie I thought it was. Then it was like, it's actually about a high school kid who sleeps with his brother. Sometimes. Not in that way.
That part was weird.
Gotta clarify. It's a little brother.
Yeah, his little brother likes to troll him, I guess, and just sneaks in the bed.
I felt like he was trolling him.
It was definitely trolling. Like, that's weird. My sister never did that to me.
Yeah, me neither.
That's not... I never troll my little sisters. But anyway, yeah. And then he was just okay.
But I get the Family Guy moments because his family was all over the place. Yeah. The grandfather was still in the show.
Because he would just... No one helped this kid. Like, okay, something mentally wrong, and he's like randomly licking yolk at the breakfast table because he thinks it's titties, and no family's like, all right, you might need to help take him to a hospital. Well, they just let him. Like, I don't know what this disease would be in the real world.
Well, you know, most
he maybe has schizophrenia and no one's helping him.
In most black family households, they don't think that something like is mentally wrong.
Yeah, true.
They mostly think like we just gonna pray for him. We just gonna sit here and pray and hope that the devil get out his mind, and then tomorrow he gonna wake up and be a better person.
Well, there's always
or they're being silly.
They're being silly.
My family wasn't more to church.
You grow out of it.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, my
they grow out of
that type of time.
But because to Uni's point, because he was like at this point, since he's a high school senior, he's either 16 or 17.
Yeah.
They're like, come on, dude.
He's way too old to be doing this bullshit.
Like we all daydreamed at a younger age. I'm not gonna act like I didn't daydream at 17. But I wasn't like visualizing my daydreams in like outside of my mind. I was in.
I wasn't daydreaming so hard.
Yeah.
My teacher had to talk to me because everyone left the class.
But you.
Right.
Or my dad had to be like, boy, you something wrong with you, boy.
To the point, your family's
licking your eggs like it's a girl's breast.
Yeah. Your little brother fucking with you.
Yeah.
They're just romanticizing ADD, basically.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. It was. It was a hell of a thing.
I don't think it was romanticizing because it never ends well for him.
He's having a good time.
Not when he's licking eggs from his family. He's not even in a bathtub.
You see those titties?
They're not real titties. No, they're not real. That's the point. That's why the bad time is not real.
That's what he's saying. His bod, he's having the best time.
But then you wake up in the real world and your family shitting on you.
He's not thinking about that when he's in his bod.
But his mind is not real.
Yeah.
You're right. I know. We're not saying that. We're not saying that you're wrong on that. We're just saying at that moment.
That's why you want to daydream. You got to daydream about something like, I like to be in like steam-powered pirate ships. I know that's not real life, so like when I wake up, I was like, "There's no way." I'm not gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Some titties, I can fuck some titties. That's real. Fuck some titties is fine.
I think it's like a coming of age story. Like,
it is too.
He's just fucking around. At some point, like, hey, you gotta do your college applications.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and that's what it was mainly about. It was the pressures of what happens after high school. Because when you're in school, you're having more fun because there's not a lot of responsibilities outside of getting the schoolwork done. I mean, he did have a job, but he wasn't really doing much of his job. Like lightly waiting. His
job sucked too.
He's just breaking things at his job.
I mean, he was also a pretty shitty employee. Like it was both hand in hand.
It's a shitty business. No. Fuck that business. He wanted to be an advertisement. Hey, get your friends at prom to come.
Yeah.
No, that's not my job.
Well, the problem was he gave him the right answer. He said, I don't think anybody's going to come here after prom. They want to go somewhere fancy.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's not true. And it's like, you question the morals of a youth of today when you were like a youth in like the 60s or 70s. He was right. So once you like dismiss my notion and then you watched me fall and break salsa on the floor and didn't even help me up, it's like, I'm not going to work for you that hard anymore. I'm like,
no,
you, bro. Like,
listen, if you try and make me like get my friends to come to your crappy rib shack, I'm like, no, I'm not taking you seriously.
It's got to be good ribs though, because the hot girl,
that's
is
true.
going there with her date.
But not kids ain't trying to eat ribs after a fucking prom, bro. It don't make no sense. It's not realistic.
No, you're not wrong. That's not your first choice.
Yeah.
No, it ain't my third choice.
Also, why is the rib shop open after prom? It's like got to be like 12 a.m.
Because in his mind, he just figured like, if they all pull up, I can get bread. I get extra money.
So he's gonna stay open late?
Yep, just for those kids. Prom? Well, not anymore because they ain't go to his prom. They ain't go to his shop. The homie didn't pass out the flyers. He closed early.
That boss is so unprofessional. The amount of times he dropped the N-bomb at a kid. I'm like, I guess I know it's 1999, but like you still.
It was free flowing, baby.
That's the least of his kids' problems.
The least of his kids' problems. I mean, at the end of the day, it made me laugh too because I was like, that dude knew he was screwed. Yo, the minute he fired that kid, and the kid was like, I quit anyway. I never want to work here. Yo, in his mind, he was like, damn, I just lost like probably a lot of demographic of young kids because the minute he walked out, I would have been petty. I would have went to my school. Yo, don't ever eat there, yo. Let me tell you, I used to work there, yo. My son was cooking rats, B. I was just making the worst lies, yo. My son was chopping dogs. Those ain't ribs from a cow. They dogs, bro. Like, just anything.
True.
I don't think anybody cared, bro. He did have customers.
No, the customers is one thing, but I mean the people from my school, I would have been like, yo, he wanted y'all to come to prom, but don't come, yo. But that's why I quit, because it's disgusting. I would have just been petty.
So I'm spitting your food.
Yeah. Think about it.
It's just pre-internet too.
Like, it is pre-internet. That's what I was about to say. This was before like social media, so he could have easily got away with like, yo, they spitting the food. He could have made shit up. Like social media now, he definitely would have shut him down heavy. He would have had like him on a recording, like, what'd you say to me? What'd you say? You called me the N-word? Oh, all right. Like it would have been something crazy, you know. But him with the you wore that shirt from Malcolm X's last Rib Fest. The jokes.
Yeah.
As a fellow comedian, how did you feel about the jokes, the roast?
Honestly, they're just so like under the breath that like I missed like 50% of them.
Yeah,
Because the best dialogue was like the hecklers and throughout the movie.
Yeah, that's true too.
And it's kind of hard to hear them.
Yeah, and that's what sucked. It was like that's one of those times I wish I turned the subtitles on for y'all.
It's a 1999 movie. I feel like it's just the sound is not balanced.
Yeah. Exactly. There's that too. This was a different time, you know. But the hecklers, you are right, Uni. The hecklers were legendary.
Yeah.
There was some legendary
hecklers.
There was one guy, they showed him 3 times. He was the one heckler they showed 3 times. Every time Greg was speaking at the end, at the prom.
Oh, we gonna skip the climax, but it's fun.
No. We can remember. We can always.
Yeah. No, it's fun. Listen,
he just
it's
sat
on
there.
Stars.
Yeah.
It's tripping.
He sat there. He stood there and looked at him and was like. Then he stood again. And was like,
yeah.
And then eventually he goes, man, why don't you shut the fuck up?
So real. Yeah. No, he's right. Why don't you get the fuck off? It's my prom. Ain't nobody care about you fucking up. It's like, that's just reality.
Son, it was too crazy. But
no, my favorite hacker was the girl was like, girl, just forgive him.
She turn the music back on.
Turn the music back on. My favorite one, like, that's real. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's a lot to that. I'll speak on that. I'll speak on that a little later. But it was, that's our prom life, man. We try to get it in.
Yeah.
Everybody in prom. You try to get in at your prom?
I skipped prom because I wasn't getting it in. I was like, I'm not paying $300 to not get laid.
That's real.
He was like, I know I ain't get no cheeks, man. Forget it.
That's real.
Forget it. I'll be all right.
Listen.
And then everybody wanted to. I love that they emphasize that because when you're in high school, that's all you're thinking about. It's like, I want to go to the prom. I want to get a chick to go with me. And even if we don't have any like sexual relations, I just want to do something. Like, I just want to look cool. Because you think in your mind, like, I'm going to look lame if I don't go. And you respect, man, because you was like, I don't care what anybody thinks.
I went to nerd school. No one gave a shit.
Oh, okay.
There's like no cool kids.
I don't think these new kids give a shit either. I really haven't seen like a recent movie that was about going to prom.
Well, which he made a good point when we were watching the movie was that we ain't really watching those type of movies anymore.
But even the ones I do come across is like, I'm not seeing.
I
see the scripts that come in. No one's talking about prom.
You know also why? Because a lot of these newer movies, they don't really focus. Like, they focus on prom, but a lot of these new movies, they'll have those like non-prom dances, like the spring fling or some shit like that.
That's true.
And you'll be like, I ain't never even had that.
No.
You just be sitting there like, all I had was a prom. I ain't never had no spring fling or anything like that.
They're trying to like maybe de-emphasize the importance of it.
Yeah.
Because listen, it ain't that important.
Nope.
Listen,
no.
I'm not getting it like that, but I've been to a couple of group things, and it's prom. You're gonna do way cooler shit in your like mid-20s, early 30s.
Group things? You mean prom?
No, I'm talking about like smashing things. Group smashing things.
Like, what?
And I'm not even out here like that. My point is like, yeah, to a 17-year-old, because I get it, like, it was a big deal, but now I'm like, I did way cooler things in prom shit since then. And I'm not even that dude that's out here like that.
They get you on the once-in-a-lifetime thing. It's the same way like where girls go crazy for weddings.
Yeah, I think these new kids are smarter. I think they figure it out. Like, no, that's stupid. I'm not even
gonna get followers.
Yeah, exactly. They on some other shit. And God bless y'all if y'all listening.
Facts.
Hopefully the 2,500 no, they are. I work with them. They get it.
So here's some interesting information. So overseas, they had obviously there always is different titles for the movies.
It's called overseas.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce all of them, but in Sweden it was called Loverboy.
Okay.
Which was
that's not even it.
Yeah, you don't think that's it?
No.
I mean, he was kind of head over heels for that one woman.
They don't introduce that plot until like 20 minutes in the film, though. Yeah. The first 20 minutes is just him tripping.
So that means somebody in Sweden was like, when is he going to fall in love? I'm confused.
Maybe they don't have an equivalent tripping.
Who's watching this in Sweden?
You know what? I'm glad you said it because that was my first instinct. I'm letting Mark get his shit out. That was my follow-up question. Like, Sweden, why did you care?
To
even change
it? Bro, it was released in Brazil, Canada, Hungary, Romania, Spain,
Romania's
Sweden, United
crazy.
Kingdom, of course, here in the United States, and Russia.
Romania's crazy.
Russia ate up everything from America.
Yeah.
They were just like we didn't get black culture, but we wanted to watch it.
Interesting. Because the way the media says it, that's not the case. Yeah, I know. It's a whole geopolitical thing. We don't have the bandwidth or knowledge to deal with it. Maybe you more so because you're from there.
Not even sure what they did, what it's like now.
It's cool to get a civilian perspective on it.
But like, you didn't see a black guy in Russia. That was the thing. I lived in a big city. I saw like a black guy twice in 10 years.
That's fair. No, it's Russia. Why would I? I'm not going there. I just know. Yeah. I'm just not. Why would I go there?
You'd probably be like a celebrity there. They'd be like, oh shit, this guy's probably a boxer.
Interesting.
Like
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like,
he's here for a reason.
Yeah. But he's here for a reason.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Because he's tripping.
He's here to come to Russia? You don't want to go to fucking Turks and Caicos?
Yeah. Was there any scenes that you felt like just didn't make sense to you? You was just trying to like get through it, basically?
Well, the opening scene, it made sense, but it was also just like so quintessentially 90s. It's like they had like this weird visual effects. It's like all rapper stuff. It's like basically a music video, and I'm like, oh, this was really cool at that point in time where they're like, oh my god, how did they do that with the colors?
Yeah.
Damn, it's so trippy.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, okay, so they have a filter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have access to all that tech now.
Yeah, that was basically what it was.
Yeah.
A lot of the movie, you had to find a way to differentiate the daydreams from the non-daydreams. But in this case, since there was a lot of daydreams, was there anyone you liked the most? Was there a daydream that you were like, this was like the best one in the movie?
Definitely the Terminator one. Yeah. Oh. I feel like it's not the only movie that did that. It's like for this, that movie was so huge. You had to. It
was only right. Well, not in this movie, but in general, you're right.
And he had the funny line too. He had the Schwarzenegger line. I wrote it down. Was it you're a fucking bonehead as he speared the guy in the head.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, the puns.
That was cool.
Yeah, the puns.
That was pretty. All right, that was cool. It's just like, oh yeah. It's just, God damn it, Terminator. Yeah, of course it is.
Terminator.
Schwarzenegger, that's what it was.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger. No, the other funny joke was when he was like, all you ugly motherfuckers, get out now.
That was funny.
That. And then that one guy was like, oh shit, I gotta go.
I know I'm ugly, so let me get out of here.
Like, he knew. He was like, I'm not here for
Also, he's smart. He's like, everyone else died except for the girl.
Like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. He's about to kill everybody, man.
And he threw one guy on a grill. And then
that was funny.
And the chef proceeded to kill him.
He wasn't going to do anything until the guy tried to fuck with him.
Yeah, until he hit him with a chair.
So I think it was all technically self-defense.
Yeah.
Even in his dream sequence, he has like a good alibi. Like, it was all self-defense.
It was self-defense. He hit me with a chair. These two guys shot at me. What did you want me to do?
Pointed a gun in my face.
Yeah, I didn't attack them first. You're right.
Fair.
You're right. It was premeditated attacks.
I'm just mad like they didn't show bullets being spit out. I guess they couldn't afford more.
Oh yeah, you already know the vibes, brother.
Damn it.
My favorite daydream was when he cause I liked the Terminator one, but I also laughed at there was two of them, but there's two reasons. So I told you guys, for every daydream that started, they sang first to let you know. Well, for the most part, they sang to let you know that a daydream was happening. So there was one where I think he like went to space or went in the army or something like that. I think he was in the army. He came back. He like lost his arm, and the only reason it made me laugh was because they were like giving him all these prizes, like hero medals, whatever, and he goes, "Yeah, we got these like Tupac like unreleased songs or whatever," and the guy like passes it right to his no arm side, and you just see it go bop, and his CDs just full. He's like, "Bruh, I don't have an arm over here." And that was the only reason I laughed, is because I was like, whoever wrote that in, I was like, yeah, this will get him. I was like, kudos to you, because you made it through. Like, that joke got green-lit. That shit should not have been green-lit.
I feel like you could say that for the whole movie.
Yeah, you could. But that part, somebody sat there and the like head writer was like, fuck it, just do it. Just give him it.
Yeah.
You couldn't improvise that. Like, our hand literally comes out of nowhere. It just goes, boom. And the second one was when he was daydreaming how he fumbled the bag with homegirl, and he thought he lost her forever, and he had a daydream where he was just like this, like just two-timing piece of crap.
Oh, I don't like that
And
one.
his baby moms came to the crib, and he was with his main chick, I guess, and the main chick was just like whoo.
Yeah.
He sunk low. That's what made it, because that was one of those. That was to me the only daydream he had.
It was a day nightmare.
Yeah, that was like this could really happen, because he's like his expectations got shot because he threw away like the greatest thing he could have had, and now he's like sitting there like, yo fam, like I'm down bad. I'm with this whack chick, and I'm also like knocked up this other chick I didn't want to be with. And then they got you back to the exaggeration where like her belly like swole up really quick, but it just was so crazy. And the main reason I liked it was because it was very relatable, but also because again the ladies were singing in the beginning the vocals to let you know that he was about to like daydream, and one of the women goes, "Stupid motherfucker." I said, nah. Yo, why did she harmonize that?
Damn.
It was real.
It is one of those movies you can watch multiple times and pick up on new
things.
things.
Oh yeah. I've watched it several times when I was younger, man. It spoke to me a lot when I was a kid.
You know the one I like the best though? I like the Terminator the best, but the other one I like a lot is the college admissions, where he's like getting like offers from all these colleges, and they're like, all right, come here, we got like the hottest bitches.
Yeah.
And it's like, come here, we got like the best like sports teams.
Yeah.
And like the reason I like it is because you couldn't have that many hot girls randomly in bikinis with like no plot. It's just like, hey, can we like shoehorn some titties in here? And it won't work.
That's you're not wrong, brother. That's pretty much what happened in that scene. They just kept just throwing them out there.
How many of those girls had sex with the producers, you think?
I hope it's a little bit. I hope it's just one.
Yeah, I can't even call it, but you might. I do. Shit.
I don't know what.
I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, but like,
it's in my 1998. These people are about to die. I think it's fine.
Yeah. They're not.
No one's getting canceled over Trippin.
Yeah, he's right.
Well, Anthony Anderson did some fuck shit supposedly. So.
Oh really?
But not because of Trippin. He's way after that.
I was about to say, man, because of Trippin?
No, I wasn't Trippin.
Like, damn, that's tough, man.
There's so many non-speaking roles for hot girls in this movie.
Yeah, just stand there.
Yeah, no, some of the hot girls got speaking roles.
Yeah, but he was saying for everyone that got one, there was 5 that just like that just was standing there looking pretty.
Being bad
be
as fuck.
sexy at the
be
party.
sexy. That's all we need. Just be sexy. Even if you're not wearing a bikini, you can just be walking to school.
It's another way it felt like a music video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like shake your ass. Oh, and I like the whole like booty rating system. He was like the Goldilocks of asses. He's like, this booty's too big.
No, yeah,
this booty's
like,
too small.
No.
The booty was not
just
too
right.
big.
She said,
It was not.
The booty wasn't even close. Even back in those days, the booty wasn't even close to being like.
Yeah. But it's pretty BBL, and I feel like they probably like on some level they wanted the movie to be relatable to like everyone, so they probably didn't want to go too black. They're like, if we have a giant ass, like the white people are gonna be scared.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
There was some thought put to it.
Yeah, I can see that.
All the hot girls had straight hair.
Don't make
Not
it
a
black.
single afro in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Not a single cornrow.
Dang. Someone had braids.
Guy Tori's character had
Twists.
or was it Joe Torre?
I think you might. Be
Which
right.
Torre was it?
It was that the.
He was the younger brother for sure.
A lot of the characters felt like what
Guy
they thought like a white person thinks a black person would look like.
You said, wait, say that part again?
It's like a lot of it felt like the black people were not actually black. They were just like a black actor, kind of acting sort of black.
I mean,
Yeah.
back in with those hood movies, that's pretty much what was going on. Like we just
The lowrider made no sense. That's like Mexican, and it's,
Nah, they doing it.
in California they do that.
then I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, it's all good. You
I haven't been to Cali.
yeah, no, straight. The stereotype
Gotta
is that
go. Gotta try it out.
it's not just the Latinos out there. It's anybody who got one of those cars and wants that. They'll have their drink sitting on hydraulics. They'll have their drink on dubs, and it'll be like up in the air and stuff like that. That part, you're right, was definitely unnecessary. But it added to the laughter of the fact that one of the goons got out the car and he had like braces on his legs or whatever. So that's what made it funnier because it's like we're supposed to be scared of this one goon who could barely walk.
You know what they missed an opportunity on? They could have had hydraulics on the whole leg holders.
Nah, he would have
died.
They had a budget for that.
Yeah, he would have died.
Yeah.
That would have took him. So he would have been like, whoa.
That would have cost an extra million.
Yeah,
Inspector Gadget legs.
Yeah.
That's a better movie.
I needed more roasting though between Anthony Anderson, the other goon.
Called him Forrest Gump, I think.
Yeah, when he's calling Forrest Gump, and then he was like, he said something to him, and he was like, "You need to be drinking fat-free water."
Yeah, fat-free water.
Lost I never heard nobody say that.
That's some good roasting.
That was some good roasting.
There's some good roasting in this movie.
Yeah, it was some good roasting in this movie. There really was. So all of those things.
He told his car was fucking up the ozone layer because it kept fucking up. That's funny.
So every time you step out the car, your car mess up because when you step out the car, the oil light come on.
Yeah,
like
classic
those are classic jokes right there. Like you couldn't be mad at those jokes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that one. So like he steps out of the car and the oil light comes on.
Because he is the oil in the car.
He's
That's how black he is.
That's how black he is.
All right.
He's like, I get it now.
Yeah, those were those real you so black jokes.
Yeah.
That one was a hidden gem right there.
Yeah.
I have not heard a "you so black" joke in so long. I forgot those existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't do that no more.
No, they don't. You are 100% right. Also, fun fact, bro.
You now.
Yeah. That's what's happening. That's a fact. You know what I just realized? The scene where he was doing the college before he was when he was daydreaming. Like when he's daydreaming the college admissions. I didn't realize that was the scene from How High. They just did it first. Remember it was in How High when they were sitting there and the recruiters were coming to their house and they were telling them about the colleges and each college they didn't want.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that was How High scene. Like it was similar. It wasn't the same scene, but it was similar.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I doubt How High was.
I like the army tripping. First of all, I hate all the tripping. I hate most of the tripping scenes. If I'm being honest with you,
it's half the movie.
I know, because it's like, this is so stupid. Because help this kid, bro. He's like, his friends are leaving him to get shitted on by the teacher. The class in edit, he's late for his other class. Like, he obviously needs help. No one's helping him.
It's kind of crazy.
It's frustrating. But I did like the army shit. Cause like, listen, that recruiter was definitely saying the truth. He's like, you don't need smart to think. I was like, that is a horrible sales pitch.
Just follow orders.
Listen, I was in the military. Even I was like, nah, let me do these 4 years and get out. Y'all niggas is wild. Yeah. I ain't got to hear from Sally Mae.
He's like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good in that aspect.
You did college after?
I did. Yeah.
How weird is it to come back? Like you've seen dead people and now you got to be amongst college kids.
I listen. I could figure it out. You ain't gotta worry about me. I know. Listen, I wouldn't have a 401k if I didn't know how to switch it up. I'll be okay. Like I'm from the Bronx. It'll be fine.
You're in philosophy class. You got the trolley problem. It's like
the trolley problem.
Yeah, we had that problem in Iraq. We could have bombed the village.
No. I knew better. No, that scares the hoes. You can't say that.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Fordham, bro.
Fordham? Oh.
I went to Fordham in the Manhattan campus.
Ooh, nice.
Right next to where the dances
Lincoln
are.
Center?
So most of the dancers went there. So it was mostly women. So I knew not to scare the women. Like, no, I'm not a moron.
Smart.
Yeah, what? No.
You know what?
Fucking psychopaths in the streets. Like, oh my God, I get it, bro. They try to blow you up. They try to blow me up too. They failed. Move on. Now you with the baddies. They doing dances. Shut the fuck up.
That's smart.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. I want out.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
I'm just telling about my college experience.
No, you good. You ain't doing nothing wrong.
Main character's about to go to college.
Well, Iraq War.
Also, a reason why I like the military part because it's like he did all the bullshit. He only had 3 ribbons. It just made me laugh. I was like, you have way more ribbons than that. You got 3 ribbons just from doing the basic shit. Like you should have like. Your shit should be leaning from having so much metal. If you got your fucking arm blown off by an RPG.
It's like
They're like, yeah, you should have all the medals.
I think that's what makes
It's just funny. It just made me laugh.
No, you're right, because that's what makes it funnier too, because he's daydreaming this. So as a kid, he's only going by probably what he knows in the daydream. But a bunch of writers was like, does anybody know anything else you can get medals for? They're like,
you would not know unless you were in
there, yeah. So they all.
And I get it. I'm not even mad. It's just
nobody can run to a computer and go, no medals. They were just like, just give him a medal for like this. His arm blown off. He'll look cool. Mm-hmm. That's it. So, have you ever heard of the phrase "whose man's is this"?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're aware of it.
He's from New York?
Yeah, he's from, hey, you always got to...
No, yeah, that's fine.
We have people from New York that are
That's true. That is true.
So if there was a character in this film that you could say, whose man's is this to? Who would it be? Any character.
That goofy guy with the Jamaican hat that just popped out of the locker randomly.
Oh, that was Guy
Fieri.
He was insane. He was just like calling girls ugly to their face.
Yeah, he got punched out for it.
He got punched out for it.
Good.
It was handled.
Yeah.
It was handled quick.
But I don't think he learned his lesson.
No.
He did not at all.
No.
Not at all. He took that L 10 toes down and kept it moving.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Yeah.
He was definitely a pretty bad friend.
Except for when he stopped him with the cane.
Yeah, that was when he
That's
became
the only good thing he did in the movie. Yeah, he's the same man. So like, what? You're a liability.
He still didn't
So you're
listen.
gonna have to explain that a little bit. So like, is it just like common sense not to approach a girl when she's with another guy?
That, and also was like, he was clearly like emotional. Like, bro, you about to
He would have went in there crazy.
embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
You already had a prom by yourself.
Yeah.
You already looking crazy. Don't.
Like, yeah.
Don't
As
make
you
it
saw
worse.
in the end, it worked itself out. He had better time to formalize the thought, and then he also got advice from the teacher's girlfriend.
Yeah.
But at the time, I don't know if it was his girlfriend's wife, but his lady, either way. But at the time, he was about to just rush over there like, yo, you still back with this dude? Like, that's crazy.
Which he didn't need to do because the dude was already messing up.
Yeah.
So just let it play out.
Yeah, if he went over there, he would have gave the guy the edge because she would have been so riled up, she would have went back to him.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I don't even think about stuff like that.
Yeah. High school, baby. Well, not even high school, just in general.
Yeah.
Just like,
man.
you try
Only good use of a pimp cane where like to stop your friend from making a mistake. Like, hey, that's what you shoot pimp canes for. Like, hey,
or tripping somebody.
Yeah, like, you want to fuck up? Fall down? What are you doing? You want to fuck yourself up.
So you think it was Fish. Fish to you would be somebody you would stop and go, whose man's is this?
Yeah,
right?
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, I still kind of like him because he did do that. I'm like,
He's the comic relief, but he's just a complete idiot.
Yeah. I mean, his job was to be the comic relief, as you can see. He's very wacky.
Yeah.
But there was definitely every hood movie we do. There's always a few notables. There's a few runners up. But I wanna point out two low key characters to my mind. Two of them. So one is the guy in the high school at the prom who decided to stop the music when everybody was turned up.
I think it's valedictorian. I think they're trying to be like, this is a smart kid.
Okay.
I think so too because they gave him big lots. But it's like, ain't no one care, bro.
No one care.
And that's when the heckle started and it was so funny.
Yeah. So that was crazy because he could have waited till the song ended. He legit could have waited till the song ended.
It was a good song.
Hey, everybody, let's,
It was a good song they were playing.
Yeah. And then weirdly, he gave Homegirl the prom queen, but I ain't even hear no prom king. So it was just the prom queen.
I didn't even hear the prom queen of me, honestly.
The prom queen was Homegirl that he was trying to get with the whole time.
Oh, of course.
Well, that G was trying to get with the whole time. But there was no prom king. And then like, so while he's saying the speech, everybody's like, "Oh, get off the stage!" But it was his fault because as you see, they showed a whole montage of people dancing, having mad fun, like, "Oh, this is my shit." And that, bro, in the hood, that's one of those songs. That wasn't even a song we knew, but that's those type of songs where it's like everybody's gonna try to dance.
Yeah.
When you're in high school, especially when you're in school, high school or college, you want to dance with a girl. When those type of songs come on, you have to dance. Once you see, yo, I'm getting her. Even if you didn't want to dance with her, if she's open, you're gonna dance. If she's with it, you're gonna dance because it's just a fun time. Everybody's having fun. Nobody worry about nothing. You're just having fun. And my man was like, "Stop all that. I got something to say." No, Wrong time, my boy. Wrong time. You can't be that smart and make dumb mistakes like that.
Kind of reminds me of like, you know, when they start a comedy show while everybody's having a good time. All right, guys, we're gonna start an open mic now. Turn the music off, please. And everyone's like, what the fuck?
That's a wonderful example. A wonderful analogy. That's beautiful.
If you're doing that, stop doing that.
He hit the nail on the head right there, man. Anytime people having fun, make sure my mic's good. Every time people having fun, there's always a person that'll be like, "Hey, everybody, y'all have a good time." They're like, "Yeah." It's like, we're gonna love this. If you like comedy, you're like, "Oh."
Fortunately, that doesn't happen.
Turn the TVs off. What?
It doesn't happen often.
Trying to watch the game. So, yeah.
It's only the semifinals.
Yeah. I was just about to say, you know, there's gonna be somebody tomorrow. It's gonna be like, you guys like the NBA Finals? Yeah. Well, you're gonna love this. This next guy coming to the stage. Like, no, don't turn it. Don't turn it. That's what I came here for. And then the second is not even a specific character. It is a group of characters. It is every dude that didn't want to get with Countess Vaughn's character, Annetta Jones.
Damn, who's man's?
Yeah, because
why?
She wasn't ugly.
No.
If I was in her school, I would have got with her.
Yeah, she was also very aggressive.
That's fine.
Yeah, you are from the Bronx.
Yeah,
that
bro,
is fine. That is
now.
fine. Listen, I'm gonna chalk it up. They not about that.
They wasn't about that. They was trying to get the hottest chick on campus.
Yeah.
And she wasn't even whack. She was like in the middle.
No, she's not whack. It's just that she's gonna let you know about yourself.
Yeah.
And some people just can't handle that. And that's.
I think she was just bitter because she was
also
her
bitter.
cousin is the hottest girl in the school.
She's
She's getting no attention.
Yeah.
Everybody's only talking to her to talk to her hot cousin.
Yeah.
And what she's doing is just cock blocking the whole time.
Yeah.
However, there was one time, which also
she wrote a book about it, got rich.
Yep, she got rich over that.
Yep.
But there was one time where she actually caused a whole nother who's man's indirectly, and that was when she was at what they called the sneak party, and the dude tried to holler at her and said Master P's his cousin and all of that, and she looked and was like, "I know you such and such daddy." She was like, "Hey, your daddy over here trying to get freaky with people," and I had to stop and go, "Wait, was there a pedophile at this party?"
Yeah, it was.
It's 99. There's
There was a
17.
pedo at this party, and we had to overlook that to just get a quick laugh. And in your mind, you're like,
I didn't laugh.
This dude was dead trying to get a pedo.
Yeah, he was dead.
That was a who's man's. That's what I'm saying. The extras. Yeah, go ahead.
But that was so common back then. Like, we didn't have like the whole cancellation in 99, pre-internet.
Yeah.
It's just an older dude trying to get with a younger chick. I had a girl in my high school. She was like dating a 30-year-old, like a legit 30-year-old.
I didn't have that. Never mind.
That's facts.
30 is out of control. I had like 23-year-old. No, that was even that. I had like 22-year-olds and 17. Like they were in college. Like, aren't you? Why aren't you on campus? 30 is out of control.
Yeah.
That's out of control.
Some major daddy
you
issues.
need to leave. That was like, what was that movie, Pineapple Express, where the teacher came up to Seth Rogen and he was like, "I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that." Like, he was just like freaking out, like,
bro, I could literally call.
I could call the cops right now, bro.
Not even like the FBI can like have a case, right?
Yeah, it'll be a wrap for you, bro. You need to get out of here. Like, I know I ain't just see you making out with this chick.
I'm trying not to do the paperwork.
Yeah.
Not to defend it, but I think the age of consent is still like, if it's a senior, I think you're fine. It's fucked up, but I think you're fine.
Yeah. In terms of legal, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's 17 in New York.
Yeah. It's just weird. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah. It's just legally they would.
No, legally you're fine,
but in the morale,
socially, that's a very weird.
Yeah, it's a very weird vibe.
It's like, what do you want to say to a 70-year-old? Even as a 30-year-old.
There's a lot of stories you could tell.
I could tell them stories and fables, but I can't try to smash them. Like, smash them up for fables. Like, I'm a fucking kid. Like,
you ever see Trippin?
Wait! Like, no, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just sitting there together watching Trippin. Like, you see this part right now?
Oh, God.
No, we're not condoning this, folks.
We're making fun of those people. If you're doing that, you gotta... please talk to somebody.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. However, with all of that, even though we said there's a whose man's is this, I think this is one of those rare occasions. We're gonna try something new. I gotta say, in sports there's the MVP.
Okay.
So I'll tentatively say there's an MVP in this movie. I'm gonna say it was the teacher. I know if y'all got different ones, it's okay. But I'm gonna tell y'all why. This teacher, low key, was a stunting ass teacher.
Yeah, he was.
My son pulled up to a hood ass school with a fire car. His car never got tampered with, never got keyed, never got nothing, and he let the roof off, letting you know that nobody's fucking with this fire ass car. Then he pulled up to the prom, wasn't even a chaperone. Pulled up to the prom, so everybody will move out the way. Let me go be my lady real quick. Yeah, I know y'all see. He said, yeah, I hear you. Nobody was even saying nothing, but he knew. I know y'all seeing my lady. His lady somehow out of nowhere is Naomi Campbell. Her name in the movie was even Naomi, but she fire car, fire chick, and was willing to teach young kids. I mean, it was a drug deal.
He said he had a business.
I think that's the theory. He was connected to the other guy.
But it's mad weird that he's trying to like show off a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
That's why he's the MVP. He was like,
that's weird.
Y'all think I'm some lame ass teacher? Nah, let me
hitting
holler
on the kids.
Yeah, he was.
On the kids.
He's hitting on the hottest girl.
No.
When?
What?
No. He wasn't hitting on her.
Are you sure?
Why do you think when homie was daydreaming, he was like, look, fam, you could get her, you just wilding right now?
Cause he fucking fell asleep in the class. He felt bad.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think he was trying to get with that girl.
He was saying things I was weird,
but I get what
it
you're
would be
saying.
very inappropriate in today's day and age.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
100%.
I think he just took that job because he just wanted to do something like cool, like for the kids. But he was not doing a good job. He's like, he gave this it was like Harlem Renaissance was a lesson. He didn't say anything. And he said like, oh, you guys have to like go beyond the classroom and do something on your own. And then he played a movie.
Yeah, that was weird.
He did not teach him anything.
Yeah, that is true. He was like, yo, play this movie. You guys be alright. Yeah, y'all be alright.
Yeah. Listen, that man was on tenure, and I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. I had a teacher. No, my teacher was on tenure. Was way better than that, but I get it. He was like, listen, I'll be fine either way. Oh, you know what? Right?
Fun fact, the main girl that homie was trying to get with, the main character.
Okay.
And the teacher's girlfriend in real life.
Oh, they're your sister? Yeah.
They're real sisters.
They look similar.
Yeah. That probably explains why she's in the movie.
Now, my headcanon is they're sisters in the movie world, and that's why he's treating her like that.
That would be interesting.
I would like that.
Maybe that's why
that would take the pedophile out of it, and I can feel good about like.
Maybe that's why the sister was trying to like. Maybe that's why the sister was pushing. Because he probably told her on the way there, like, yo, this is dude.
Okay.
Like, he's trying to get with your sister, and she's probably like, it's just not happening.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Is there somebody that y'all was like, this is the MVP of the movie?
I'm gonna say Anita, because she was just hilarious.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, she
was too funny.
If I was in high school,
even she was bitter and hating,
it would have been easy to get with her. Well, not in a bad way. I just mean like,
yeah,
we could have been roasted everybody in the school.
She softened up as soon as he was like, well, maybe I need some charity, and she was like,
I like that part because it's like it ain't even about you. I just need it.
Yeah, he just looked. Yeah, he just.
I know you don't need it.
You don't need it.
Yeah,
I need it.
And she was like, you right.
But
you right.
He was just basically saying like, yo, this is one of those moments where it's like, just take the win. Like, just somebody wants to dance with you. Somebody just want to chill with you. Just take that. You've been trying to get with all these other dudes and nobody want to get with you. You standing here in parties trying to dance and everybody's like, nah, I'm good, fam.
Yeah.
And somebody's finally like, let's just have fun. I mean, it was. That's how her character is.
She would kill it. In New York, she would kill it. Yeah. They like this shit. They like that shit.
Somebody would definitely be with her in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But
they
it's
like
just,
that.
it was
they
just.
like that savage.
You know what I mean? Like, Countess Vaughn, Maya Campbell.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was the reason why I watched these black sitcoms. Boy, there was always one girl each one that you were like, Lord. So them two, Kyla Pratt, Tia and Tamara, I could go on and on and on. Tracy Ellis Ross, so on and so forth. They was beautiful women. So if I was in high school, I'd have been like looking at Donald Faison like, yo, you bugging, bro. But he would have been happy for a guy like me. He would have been like, good job, sucker. So
that dude couldn't handle Netta, and Netta wasn't putting up with the bullshit. She would have knocked him out from day one.
No,
well, he did get jumped. At the end.
I was about to say he got jumped because they came together a straight endgame style and beat him up.
Those are MVPs too, because they definitely waited it out.
Yeah, they waited it out
and teamed it up. He didn't bleed enough for me though. He walked out like I need you to have like a broken rib. It was like I don't care how strong men you are. If 8 humans are jumping you taking some damage.
You think they're stomping him though?
Yeah.
There was probably some stomps.
Yeah.
High heel stomping?
The heels? Yeah.
There
was some stomps.
No.
You got heels on.
It's going to break skin.
8 black women jump you getting stomped.
You getting stomped at least 5 times.
Yeah.
How many of them are wearing Timbs?
They weren't wearing.
If they were, it'd be a different story.
No, they weren't wearing. Luckily,
because it was the Prom, it was heels. Yeah. But you never know.
Probably bare feet. Still,
they were in a hotel room, so you never know. You could be right. Somebody could have opened the closet and been like, "Let's get to work."
That would be hilarious. That Tim's on deck, like this ain't doing that damage for me.
That's it. You know what I mean? Like, but I need to know which one of those women was the Nick Fury in this. Like, which one of those women?
The one that took the hat.
You think she's? Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I think they just went with the fact that she was the fastest of their team.
That too.
Yeah.
They were thinking.
Because somebody sat in there and was like, I've started an initiative. We're going to get this thing.
No, it had to be the hottest one. It was the one that like he kind of like brushed off but still wanted to get with. Because I think the other ones he was like straight up playing them. Like the tall girl, I think he was just like, I don't even know why he was doing it.
The tall girl was to get in a party, so she don't really...
Oh.
I mean, that one was kind of funny because it was like, she didn't really have a reason to be that mad. Prom was like a couple of days away. She should have known better. The rest of them I can understand because he was probably promising them this.
Oh yeah,
for weeks, probably months.
Yeah.
Because it's a whole school semester versus I just met you at this party. I'm trying to get in.
How many times could you do that in high school before like the word spreads though?
Probably 2 times realistically.
Yeah, realistically.
This motherfucking at 8 times. It's a fantasy world though.
Like
go ahead.
The third girl probably should have known.
Yeah,
he actually should have got caught way before the prom.
Way.
But what they made the right choice in doing is showing that he was a master of escaping.
Yeah.
So every scene, the first scene was the best one, was because first he was like turned to his friends like yeah, like, and then he looked like oh shit. So listen, and it sounds like he made some kind of game plan with them, and then when the girl like came around, my man was gone.
Like it was Jason Bourne?
Yeah, like legit, like he just vanished. The second time was funny because he just like jumped in the bushes.
Yeah.
But that one was more lazy than me.
Yeah.
The first one where my man was just a ghost, best one hands down. If they kept that same vibe, I'd be like, this man is Houdini.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Like, I need to learn how to do this.
Houdini.
Yeah, there you go. Houdini, you know what I mean? Like, I would have thought that. Because if they just kept showing that for every time, like, imagine he got to the hotel room and the girls ganged up on him and he turned off, like, somehow the light turned off. And when they turned back on, gone. They would have been like, what the fuck? How do you do this? Like,
Pulled the reverse Undertaker.
Yeah, just gone. That's all I'm saying. Is there somebody you thought that was like a...
The main chick, though. What's her name? I'm so bad with names. I know
No, we got you, bro. We got you. Say less. Her name was Sydney Hawkins.
Yeah.
In the movie, there's Sydney Hawkins.
Yeah.
I think she was like smarter than everybody by a mile, but she was still nice.
Yeah.
Like she was like, okay, this guy is a moron. He's lying to my face. I can tell he's lying to my face. And then like she still had like kind of like the character to kind of forgive him.
Yeah.
She was like, but he doesn't know any better. He's still got a good heart.
Yeah. He used to this badness. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, and she could have easily gotten with like 20 other guys, and she's like, oh, but they're all just like trying to play me. This guy like legitimately is trying to get with me.
Oh, she was.
She's lost in the sauce already.
Nah, I'm sorry. When I was younger, man,
I get it. Yeah, she's bad.
One of my celebrity crushes, man.
She's bad.
It was a different time. Anyway, she was. I mean, yeah. There's always that one, especially with black women. There was always that one girl in high school that just knew us so much, and it empowered you because they were so smart that even if you didn't want to get with her, you just wanted to be on her level. So yeah, shout out to them showing an empowering sister like that. I mean, she still got caught by the traps of dudes just wilding, but that's just life. You're human. Yeah. Like, she was smart. You know what I mean? Like,
she didn't have to be. That was the good thing. She was hot enough where she could have gotten by in life on just looks.
Yeah, but you're right. And they showed that she was better than that.
Yeah.
That she could get by with her book smarts. And she could get anywhere and that's why the teacher made it evident in the beginning, like, yo, she could go anywhere. Now, also to be fair, that was the only time as a teacher where I was like, this man's kind of egging her on, because that part where she was like, I'm the light that illuminates from the whatever.
That was hilarious.
And he was like, you get the job, you get anything you want.
Yeah.
I was like, I wish I could say that at a job interview and somebody goes, oh, when can you start? They would have been like, what does that got to do? My man, we just need you to do some clerical work. What that got to do with anything?
That's a bad answer, but you are hot.
Yeah, right, exactly.
That's why it has to be like he knows her.
Yeah. Because one of us said that, they would have been like,
it has to be. Like, that really made no sense.
They would have been like, we'll call you, man. We'll think about it. And they would have the minute we left the office, what the fuck was he talking about? Yeah. Nah, he ain't getting that job. That's cool. Who getting the job? The girl that said she knew the Patriots last 5 seasons. Like, just, I don't know. Like, whatever.
Like, what's her experience again? I don't know, but she sounds cool.
She sounds cool. She said she saw Black.
I like her vibe.
Yeah, like that. I like her vibe. She seemed pretty cool.
Personality higher.
She knew some MCU stuff. Like, whatever. So, if this movie was made in, we're in an age of like reboots and remakes or just straight up sequels. Would you want that in 2024? Would you want one of those 3?
It wouldn't work. It's just like not that like you have to have some kind of, the thing is the phones are just so entrenched in all like the teenagers' lives. I feel like you'd have to like account for it somehow, because like everything's happening, like no information will be secretive. As soon as something happens, it will be like all over Instagram, all over like what do they use these days? Snapchat? No,
Snapchat,
TikTok. Yeah, like, but like all the information, like who's getting with whom, who's cheating on whom, that would like just spread like wildfire. And I think like, I don't know, the phones would just ruin it, I think, in this movie.
Well, from that aspect, you could be right. The cheating, Donald Faison's character cheating and all that, you could be right. Also,
even back then, you're not getting away with like 8 times,
right?
Even without the phones, it's a school.
Also, Fish's ability to randomly teleport wherever he wanted when it worked.
Yeah, he popped up out of
his friend's locker.
Of a locker room. It's a cartoon world.
I mean, still in a security guard's cart was.
This dude's astral projecting to like imagination.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. It's not real. It's a joke. You gotta make it.
I think it would still work in the sense of phones and social media, because you would still have those daydreams about like probably getting a bunch of views or being very famous.
You could treat.
Yeah, probably be less Terminator based daydream, but more maybe something more Fast and Furious or some other pop culture reference that's more current to today. That he or she could do. Like, I would say, like, even if you didn't remake it, maybe do a time skip where like this dude is married and has like a child. Like, they had a child.
Fuck him. The brother.
Yeah,
do the brother. If the brother's 10 in this movie, we jump 8 years, so now we do the mid-20s. So now we can do like internet shit's popping off, and then we could watch him trip. But he's doing like extra shit because he's actually smart. So now maybe he's doing like mushrooms.
Well,
and he's candy flipping.
Well, the only thing about that is, if you did it for 2024, but wouldn't the brother also be grown too?
I don't care about LeBron. We talking about the movie's gonna be our little brother.
No, that's what I mean. Wouldn't the little brother be grown too?
No, it'll be about him being about to graduate.
Oh, okay. So you'd rather just do like
an 8 year
not
time
8 years
jump.
in the 2024 time space, but just 8 years.
I mean, like 2004. So this took place in 98.
99.
So 8 years, 99. So what's 8 years?
No, it's like 2007.
7.
So it's a little bit okay. I give you that. The internet was kind of just coming in.
Yeah, it wasn't like it is now. You still could you can still do what you want to do, kind of.
I can see what you're saying, bro. That could happen. Or anybody's kid, really. Like, you could say, like, Annetta had a kid.
And you saw the older brother be like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Okay.
Or you can walk in and be like, you tripping, huh?
Yeah.
It's in the family genes.
Yeah.
See, that would have been funny if the dad
that.
at least walked in, or the grandfather walked in and was like, I remember I used to do that shit. Like, something like that. Like, that would have been funny to me. Like, if he said something like...
I kind of like that. It's just him.
He was tripping in World War II or something like that.
Like,
he was on a plane and he was just daydreaming.
Like, add more to it. That's hilarious.
No, it would have been cool. But I don't know. I just think that it would have... it had a chance. It has a chance.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't, but I think the whole path of like what a high schooler would even want in life, it wouldn't be like, oh, how do I get into college? It would be like, how do I get like 1 million followers?
Yeah.
College is a waste of time.
Just don't go that far.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. That is true. I mean, to be fair, also, this movie did toy with the fact that homie waited till midway through his high school senior year to apply for college. Yeah. Which in real life, it doesn't happen that fast, folks.
No.
If he didn't apply by a certain point, they're just like, no.
No, next year.
And then maybe next year, yeah. Like, it doesn't. I mean, the 90s, yes, was different. Everybody applies. Different. Yeah, I was gonna say everybody applies to college is very different, but
it gotta be slower, dude. We had to do snail mail. It wasn't email.
Yeah.
My son wasn't even writing like college essays or nothing. I remember I had to write like an essay as to why I wanted to be in the college. He just filled out some applications.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Yeah, you have to write like certain colleges, if not all of them. I'm pretty sure it's all of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah, you have to write an essay as to like about yourself.
Oh yeah, I had to do that.
Okay, yeah. So he didn't even do that in the movie. I guess they were just speeding that up.
Yeah.
And they just went with, and they would just kept playing off the fact that he wasn't quite bright. So I guess that also played a part. They're like, we can't call him stupid and have him write an essay at the same time.
He wasn't that dumb.
He wasn't that dumb. No.
But he wasn't like getting no Ivy League shit. He wanted to go to UCLA.
Right.
Definitely. No.
He told her he did.
Straight up wasn't. I don't even know why he told her that. I don't even know why he told her that.
And she believed him.
Maybe she was entertaining it for a second. And
I think she was being nice and she didn't want to call him out right away, which is why I think she's great. She was just like, she knew she's like miles ahead of him.
You should have said any other college, bro.
Nah, he fooled her when he told her the story about the boat, and he had Shorty biting her lips.
I think she just be like, all right, there's something here.
But that was a good vulnerable moment.
Yeah.
It's just like, you're not.
Like, this might be a smart man.
You're not trying to play me. You're like actually expressing like your emotions, and you're deeper than you seem.
Yeah.
Actually, y'all might be right about. Now y'all got me thinking. Y'all might be right about that teacher. Because I remember earlier when he was like, yo, I got a guy who can get you in some trade schools or something like that. When he was doing a trade school. He was like, I don't want to get in no trade school. And he was like, yeah, you got it, man. That's like, he was basically telling him, like, don't go to college, bro. You better off finding a trade. Like, he basically told him, like, to give up on his trade. Like, it's not against people who did a trade, but I'm just saying.
He didn't have any dreams. You only want to apply for college to get into the prom. Which is wild. Like, okay, what are you going to do if you actually get accepted? You got to study now, bro.
That was his whole goal.
Yeah.
His whole goal was to apply to one college, any college.
Just to go to prom. Yeah, so his parents could pay for it.
Yeah. And then eventually it turned into, now I got to get into college so I can get this girl.
Yeah. I almost kind of want to see a movie like, fuck, what I'm going to do now? I don't want to study.
And then the only college he got accepted to, ladies and gentlemen, was a college called Moore Howard College, which was a combination of two black colleges, which was Morehouse and Howard University. Two legendary black colleges. Somebody just sat there and said, you know what?
Maybe it's reality the best of both worlds.
They took both colleges and did the fusion dance on it and was like, this works. Instead of just like, nah, because that's messed up. Because UCLA was real. Why couldn't he go to Morehouse or Howard? Why did he have to go to both?
I didn't write you're right. I didn't write the movie. I'm with you.
I feel like they told one of those black colleges, like, did we want to use your name? And they was like, what's this movie about? He what? Daydreams? I don't know. Who's in it? What? Power Police drug? What? Nah, don't use our name at all. Bang, just bang.
I can believe that.
Handicapped drug dealers?
I can believe that.
No.
I can believe that. I can definitely believe that.
It would be a running joke if like he got into a school and like everybody would be like, oh, you got into that school? You mean like the one that the dumb kid got into in that movie?
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't.
I'm glad they didn't do that. But I get what you're saying.
He was already getting kicked.
He was already getting arrested around.
The implication that the black college is the dumb college, I don't like that. So I'm glad.
Yeah, that would have been wild. Then this movie would have, no pun intended, would have been tripping.
Yeah,
it would have been indeed tripping to be like, Oh man, he got to the dumb school. Now, if it was just a dumb school and it wasn't like a black college or anything, like just a generally dumb school, that would have been even funnier. Because they'd have been like, man, you so dumb, you got into the only, man, you know, they would have said some real
In reality, he should have just gone to community college.
Yeah, probably real working with him, which is fine.
Do a year there, save some money, get some credits.
Yeah.
But it was the pressure of just like...
His parents were on him.
Yeah. Matter of fact, this kid really didn't have any goals at all outside of trying to get with this girl. Like, when the end of the movie...
No goals.
The end of the movie, one guy won the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
One guy freaking became a gynecologist to the stars.
Yeah.
But he still got a career.
Yeah.
One woman wrote a book, became a best-selling author. And all he did...
Maybe he went on to become a Scrubs character.
What?
I don't know, bro. I'm spitballing.
That's Faison.
All right.
Yeah.
That's why I said.
Yeah.
But I'm saying all they showed that man's was they just said.
Yeah, they did stuff.
He smashed his girlfriend.
And now he smashed
and
his
now
girlfriend.
he's still together smashing his girlfriend. I was like, but what was...
Yeah.
What did he do in college?
We don't know.
Fact,
what was his major?
Yeah.
What was his minor?
What was his minor?
What was his electives?
What did he do?
You guys ever see that movie? Like I think it's Say Anything. The one with the boombox. There's this dude. He's no goals. He's trying to get with this girl, and it's this whole thing. And the dad's like, "What do you want to do in life?" "I want to be a really good boyfriend to your daughter."
No, that's him.
That's all he
That's
wanted.
him. That was him. Yeah.
That was
they should make a sequel. He's in college and just call it liberal arts.
I like where your head is at.
It's not even tripping. It's just, what are you here for?
Yeah.
Nothing. Just with my girl. I'll be hitting that. What was it? Hit that ass like a home run in the neck.
Yeah. Yeah, no goals, folks.
Yo, when I first saw that movie, I did not understand it, and then it took me a while, and I got it. I was like, oh, he's winning the game. Okay, I get it. Home run in the ninth inning.
That's a little misogynistic. Cause like it was like all respectful, and at the end it's like, yeah, he tapped that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Welcome to black movies, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, we said some shit to some women. Ooh, we's wildin'. Not we as in me and Uni, but the characters we watched. They said shit that you was like, what? I mean, there was a whole scene.
Once in a while, me. Once in a while,
okay.
Hey, listen.
There was a whole scene where he was like gliding to her in a daydream, and he was like,
yeah. I didn't do that. I never did that.
That part was wild.
Yeah, that was wild.
I was like, good thing I was a daydream, because my son was wild.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was like, homegirl wasn't cock blocking because it was you. Homegirl was cock blocking because she probably was watching you daydream.
That's why I like Annette, because like, this dude is slow. There's something wrong with him.
She probably had the power to see his daydreams.
Yeah. That's why she minded me pee. Like, no, this dude is weird. She's right to be protective. That dude is weird. Another dude trying to fuck her off of Mary J. Blige tickets. Yeah.
No, it was Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill tickets.
And he had fake backstage passes.
He's stupid. yeah. Like,
with the Gatorade colors.
Ain't you in high school? How you have access to
Who
stuff?
gave him those passes?
Yeah.
That's another who's man. Who gave this minor passes to a Lauryn Hill concert? Fuck out of here. You ain't got no connections, bro. Because you would have been still using those connections. You would have did some fire shit like bring Lauryn Hill to the prom.
I just didn't like the backstage part. I'm like, just say the tickets. I would have believed that. Now I was like, okay, who do you know?
At least we know one thing. That kid was really good with a computer printer. He just made that shit up. It's like backstage. I gotta make that pass bigger. Like he just like he's nasty with it. Like I'm about to get her. Sorry, folks. We went a little longer than we should have with this movie, but you gotta understand this was a movie where, like we said, they was singing stupid motherfucker. They was heckling people. It was probably better than what we thought, but
I could say that.
And they literally showed you a scene where his spirit leaves his body while he's daydreaming to go start a daydream.
Yeah.
This kid has some type of powers, I'm telling you.
He went
it was a movie about a mutant.
He went to the multiverse.
Yeah.
Where he had a better life.
Oh yeah, the Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Nigga was in a sleep.
Motherfucker Dreamwalk.
He was Doctor Strange before the movie.
Motherfucker Dreamwalk to a better reality.
Somebody was writing the script. It was reading Doctor Strange comics. It was like, I got nothing.
And they were also tripping on whatever cocaine they were doing.
Imagine he's in the theater and so Doctor Strange was
you made a profit, so fuck it.
I did that same scene.
$3 million budget, $9 million box office. That's a profit.
I got a quick question. I think it might be interesting for the viewers.
Okay.
High movie or sober movie?
Oh.
Seen it for the first time.
You can do both.
For the first song?
I'm pretty high, but you can do both.
You could do both, but to sit through it, you probably should get a little intoxicated, even if you don't smoke, drink, or vice versa. You know.
Yeah, me too. I think it's got like a lot of trippy parts.
There's a lot of stupid you have to sit through.
I saw it sober the first time. So.
Okay.
Well, I was sober for it, and I was just like, damn, I shouldn't have gone high.
We probably should have told you that before.
That's why I be smoking.
No.
Yeah, we should.
But then I'd be like silly now. So. It's,
okay, that's fair.
Shit.
I respect it.
Pros and cons.
I respect it.
Hey, listen, you better than me. I respect my mental health. I'm gonna be hot for this nonsense.
That's
Silly
how
or
he prepares
not.
himself for the mayhem that is whatever movie we're gonna watch.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a good movie and we know it is, then
Yeah.
it's whatever. But
Yeah.
if it's this or something worse, there are things worse than this.
Way worse.
So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is actually
This ain't
not,
even
it's
the-
not that bad.
This ain't even close to the bottom
Yeah.
10. This is like
Yeah.
mid.
This is mid.
You
It's mid.
seem way worse.
It's not that trash.
Yeah.
It's just it's pointless somewhat, but it's not. It shouldn't have been in theaters. But you know, this was pre-streaming services.
Hey, they made like, what's it, 200% profit?
Oh, yeah.
The opening weekend they almost made the whole budget.
Yeah.
They made like 2,500,000, something like that.
There you
So
go.
I mean, somebody wanted to see it.
Yeah.
And again, these were a lot of the actors in here were people that we've seen on TV, especially
Sure.
in black households. And
Yeah.
for yourself, you say, yeah, UPN. You've seen some of these characters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know? So
Anthony Anderson, he's in some big shit.
yeah, he was in stuff by
First
then.
Transformers.
You know what I mean?
Departed,
Yeah, now he's big talks. But
insane shit.
they were all in stuff at that time. So to see this movie, it was almost like a weird all-star cast, because you're like, damn, I never really asked for these people to team up, but hey, here we are, you know. So yeah, I'm okay with it. Is it a classic to me? It is. Does some messages still speak to today's youth? It can, but it's still tripping.
I like the preservation of the style, like lugs and Nice. I'm like, oh wow, I haven't heard of those
Nietzsche,
brands
yeah.
in a long time.
Ooh, long time.
you
Yeah,
took it
we
back.
showing
You
all
took it back.
of
You took
them,
it back.
yeah.
You took it back. That is true. Those are the styles, man.
Yeah.
Those are the styles, man. Those are the styles you look back and go, wow, we was really rocking those.
Mm-hmm.
We was really rocking those. And again, shout out to all the jokes. This was a roasted movie.
Mm-hmm.
Even when my man was like Philip, like Thomas looking motherfucker, that was still a classic joke.
Yeah.
Like all of those was good. But we just got to thank you for doing the movie with us, watching the movie.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, my guy. We appreciate you, man. Do you feel like you want to watch more hood films after this?
Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely appreciate a movie that you could watch baked and not feel bad about being baked after. Because sometimes you'll watch a good movie, you're like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't watch Goodfellas high.
Yeah.
I missed a lot of good points there.
Yeah, that is one of those.
That's why you got DVD, buddy. Watch it again.
But yeah, definitely. I think I'll watch some. You
Okay.
guys gotta send me Rex.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not an issue. You could just you could check out the other episodes of our podcast. We've done a bunch of
On
movies.
our IG, we seen a lot.
Yeah, we've seen a lot.
Oh,
had a
man.
lot of guests. Some did it twice. Yeah, you can check it out. But we have no issue sending you Rex,
Look
man.
into this.
Yeah, you can start from the beginning with our podcast. We started at the movie Killer Season with Cameron, and here we are now with Trippin. Several years later, so we definitely went from insane crime movies to kind-hearted family films.
That's yeah. We had to knock out the crime shit
We
out.
knocked
the way.
out a lot of the crime films, and then got eventually to here. We still
It's
do
not
some
all
crime
shoot
films.
on bang bang.
Yeah,
black
yeah.
people.
We've been mixing it up. But yeah, as a fellow entertainer, let these people know where they can find you. Let them know where they can support you at. See your show, see your work.
For sure. You can find me on Instagram, Alex Makes Jokes, one word. I host a monthly show called Tall Boy Comedy with this guy Juju, also black. Yeah, so that works. But yeah, the next show is June 17th at Young Ethel's, Park Slope.
Yeah, this episode will be out by then.
Alright, and
Young
the next
Ethels,
one after
okay.
that will be July 5th, also same spot. But yeah, it'll be all on my Instagram. Also, I do a weekly open mic on Mondays at Freddy's Bar, also Park Slope. So if you're in the area, if you like comedy, that's hit or miss. Come by. The booze is damn cheap. It's like $4 high life, so it's a fun night on Monday.
Love me some high lifes. $4 too. That's beautiful. $20, you have a good night.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, yeah. You know, that's our guy Alex. Make sure y'all check him out, support him, go to the shows. Funny dude, and he's gonna make sure he has plenty people on there at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that way you have a good time. And as always, check us out on all social media at Welcome to My Hood Film Podcast. You can follow us on X2 at Welcome to Hood Film with the number 2 in the middle. And of course, you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Turn Up Mode Productions, where we do the latest and greatest in movies. You can check our old game show out that we were doing and so much other content we had from prior episodes. But in the meantime, between time, we thank y'all for listening to us watch another hood film. We got Trippin in the books, and the summer is coming upon us, so we definitely gonna be looking through the library archives.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a hot one this year.
Yeah, so what we can show our guests and put them on to. Not gonna make any spoilers, but we will give you one. We are looking to try to get Ghost Dog. I know that was something you were bringing up to me.
I was in Amsterdam, and they have a weird museum that shows movies. I was like, they were showing Ghost Dog one. I was like, freaking Ghost Dog! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
So we would try to
watch that again.
We will try to get that one out there.
Yeah.
But for now, please watch this and enjoy Trippin'. And this has been another episode of Welcome to My Hood Films with your boy Marvin Lattimore,
Uni Francis,
and Alex Shklar.
and we are off this, people. Peace.